Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel sikhuluma reality TV shows, celebrities, kanye YouTubers. If it's your first time joining me today and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button la ngezansi bese upressa ne-notification bell so that you can get notifications uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sengiwufakile. Kanti-ke futhi, if you want to support the channel further, there's a like button, there are adverts on this video. There's also a thanks button if you want to thank the channel. So thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. Ngifuna sihlebe. Yo, Mkosi. Ngathi makuyi-weekend nje, makuyi-weekend kuhlezi kuna something nyakaza. So today, you guys, okay, from Umgosi Entertainment, she just reported that u-Eni, but uMusakaula calls her Anna, okay? U-Annie from Real Housewives of Durban, Enim Tembu, the wife of Dagoro, okay? Miss Ambition. Miss Ambition, the one that a lot of people have been trying to tell her that her husband, okay, is very shady and he might be cheating. And there was even allegations after the season 3 had ended of Real Housewives of Durban that her husband was cheating with Sbahle. Pisane, and then after that there was another girl that posted some pictures that she was a side chick, that thing of the side chicks when they want to not be side chicks anymore. Oh, that happened. But at the reunion, Annie had assured us see everything was going okay in her home, you guys, which I understood really. If you are still going to work things out with your husband, you don't want to be going around confessing to people that your husband is really cheating. You're going to do everything that you can to protect your relationship. You're going to do everything that you can to protect your home. So I understand her coming out and saying, listen, you guys, all is well in my home, because I think I would do the same if I know that I still want to work things out with my husband. And then in the bedroom, I would be like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you embarrassing me? Okay. I think that's what Annie was doing. Okay. But now, you guys, because abawulandelayo umkhosi, I was like, how did you guys even see this? Okay. So Enim Tembo has actually changed the surname on her Instagram. Okay, so she is no longer Miss Ambition Mthembu. Miss Ambition. She went back to her surname. Niyabona ukuthi why ngingafuni ukushintsha isibongo sami sakaMdletshe, because you never know. The administration on social media now changing it back, it's too much. Okay, it's too much, but we're going to have a look at that, you guys. But I also want to talk about Umo and Mohamed, that situation, that interview that he did. Okay, I wanted to watch the whole interview, and I watched it and I was like, hey, they say fear black women, but they fear black men, because I was shocked. Okay, and I also want to talk about just a little bit about DJ Tira and his wife, because something is going on there, you guys. And initially, when this story came out, I was like, there is no way. Okay, this is just rumors and rumors. And now I'm like, maybe something is going on there. Okay, so we are in divorce court today. We are like, okay, are these couples going to go through a divorce or what, you guys? And I'm going to tell you why Wendy is here. Wendy is a judge. Okay, she's going to be judging. Let's see. At this, I wonder if Wendy has seen any of these husbands in the crooked places. Wendy has files. Okay, but we're going to talk about her because something happened with her that I really, really liked, and I want to share it with you. And I want to share as well why I'm so conflicted about Wendy's achievement, But all those who are watching me review This Body Works for Me, they know that I loved Wendy. She was one of my favorites on the show. And as much as I don't agree with her choice of career, but I like how she's open about it. And not only is she open about what she does, but both sides of, maybe the good and the bad as well. She's really honest about it, but we're going to talk about it. Let me greet people in the comment section. Pilile Mosiah, thank you so much for joining me. Mrs. Gwala, yes, that is me. Yes. Sukuma mkamba kubona. Hey, kushoda ukuthi basho kanjalo. Hi, Constant Kosi. I don't trust more. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. That interview was like, hey, can we just stay in South Africa without a shock? Because that interview, I was like, something's going on. We need a tell all from mommy. We need a tell all, whether it's an interview, it's a book. We need a tell all because clearly we don't know what's going on. Okay. Hi, Constant. Hi, Nogwanda Sbia. M Moodley, hello, M Moodley, Trevor. Yes, we are back again, okay? Because we cannot live without you. Because Sandy Sobieni, hello, and Paul. Sandy says from Cape Town. Yes, hello, hello, hello. Paul Naketsana. Finally, I got to catch the live. You are going to catch them because we're going to have a lot of them, you guys. Listen, maybe I should start because before we talk about the couples because there's trouble in the coupling of the celebrities. Okay, I'm starting to think, you guys, when it comes to marriage, maybe it should be like 3 to 5 years, 5 year contract, kanje umshado, not for life, because who is doing it for life nowadays? It's like nobody is doing it for life, especially in the celebrity world. Okay, so it should be a contract for 3 to 5 years, uh, option to renew. After 3 years, just sit down with your partner and say, listen, do we still want to do this? Okay, what are the new terms? Okay, do we want to involve other people? Polygamy, add people, subtract people, to want to live in separate houses, renegotiate, because obviously after a few years people are like, maybe I don't want to do this forever. Okay, it's a lot going on. Even people that we've been looking up to, when it comes to the coupling, something is going on. But for those you guys who want to know my other channel where I will be posting the reviews for Ingane Zestembu, this is the channel Skatla TV. This is my other entertainment channel. I did episode 4 of Izingane Zestembu. We are watching. That's why I have to be done by 8 today so that I can go back and watch the episode tonight and then I can review it. So check out this channel, subscribe, notification bell, everything. And yeah, you guys, this is going to be my other channel where I will be posting. So this is what I wanted to share as far as Wandi is concerned, you guys, because Wandi is doing the things. Okay, it looks like her body works for her. Okay, her body works for her. Wandi, she shared this on TikTok, Wandi, because apparently she is renovating the house for her mother, and she posted this as one of those achievements. She says, "This is where my blessings come from. Just wanted my mom to have a beautiful house and my home to be beautiful, you guys." So she's doing good things at home. I was really happy for Uwandi, you guys, because clearly her body works for her. Okay. But my conflict about this achievement, you guys, it's one of those where I feel like, listen, I don't know if I want my daughter to see this or any of my children to see this or any of my nieces to see this, because at the same time, it's like I don't want children to be thinking, maybe if I use my body, then my body can work for me. We don't really want the children to get into this career. Okay, it's a good thing that she is using the money to build her mom a house, but I feel like I don't want the kids to see it, because then they're going to be getting ideas that this is an easy way out. Remember, she was supposed to go to school, but I like that she's open about it. She has said herself that she wishes she had finished school, but she didn't, and she doesn't see herself going back now. Yes, you guys, but I guess her body works for her. Okay. But you guys, the other celebrities, it looks like their bodies are not working for them because something is going on here in the celebville. So u-Annie Mthembu kabantu abaziyo bathi she has unfollowed her husband, but not only that, she has changed the surname, as you can see here. Am I sharing this? Yeah. As you can see here, she has gone back to her maiden name, Ludic. Okay, she's no longer Mtemb. So Mrs. Ambition, I guess she hasn't changed the Mrs. Ambition. She's still Mrs. You guys. I don't know, you guys, if this really means that something really significant has happened in a marriage, in a sense that she's getting a divorce, or maybe she's just rebranding and wanting to use her maiden surname, because it is a possibility. But it is suspicious that her and her husband have unfollowed each other. Okay, that what is happening in that household, are they getting a divorce? Did he cheat again? Because all of us and our cousins and our friends knew that that man was most probably and possibly and allegedly cheating. Okay, we all knew it, but we were like, you know what, if a woman wants to stay and she has decided she wants to deal with it in however way she wants to deal with it, it is okay. It is her relationship, it is her marriage. But I think from everything that had come out in the past, it was suspicious that it's unlikely that somebody that doesn't cheat at all will have different stories coming out about them. So I mean, it's reasonable to conclude that that man is cheating if the stories keep coming up that they are cheating. Even women that are cheating with him are coming out with stories that, this is my man. Okay. So nothing has come out yet, or I haven't heard of anything, any claims that maybe he cheated again. But it is reasonable for us to think that possibly that is the reason that they've unfollowed each other. Maybe that is the reason why she's going back to her maiden surname, you guys. I imagine how hard it is to work on the issues in your relationship with the public watching. Okay. And maybe that's the reason she decided at the reunion, listen, I'm just going to say everything is okay so that I can deal with this privately in my home. And once I've made the final decision on what's going to happen with my marriage, then I can come out and talk about it, and I can be free in saying what's going on in my relationship, because it's hard to work on your relationship while the whole world is watching. Are you going to walk out or not? Some of us can deal with our private things in our relationship. Nobody knows. If we choose, we might not even tell our families, our siblings, and just deal with the stuff. And it's easier to make the decision that we think is best for our families, because nobody is putting us under pressure. Nobody is discussing our situation. We're the only ones that know about our situation. But with somebody that is a public figure, I imagine it's very difficult to work on your own marriage and relationship when there's a lot of people that are having questions. People are asking, why are you still with that man? He's been cheating on you or whatever, and you have to protect your family, you have to protect your husband. Something is suspicious about that, you guys. But I guess, I mean, sooner or later we'll know. Okay. And if they don't reveal anything, the next season of Real Housewives of Durban will come. And if she has divorced, we will definitely know. If she has separated from her husband, we will definitely. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for them to hide that from us. So yes, you guys, that is what is going on with Annie and her husband. Okay. Kudala, we are within Bongin Gobo. Hi, Nokwanda Sbiya. Am I skipping other? Tira has always been for the streets, just like in his husband. Oh, guys, ish. But then the accusations are towards the wife this time with Tira, and because the allegations are that the wife had allegedly cheated, so it's not him. Maybe the wife has decided, you know what, I can do what you do, okay, and I can do it better, okay. And one thing about men is that they can't take it when they are cheated on. So we're going to read just a little bit of an article from Zimoja. They're talking about this story, what's going on here, and what is making me feel like, okay, something is going on, okay. Nonhlanhla kudala silindile sesifikile. Ay, welcome. Okay, hello, watching from Botswana. Hello, Botswana. But Annie knows that her husband is diggling his Vienna. Ha! It's even a Vienna all around. But if you know how what they say about Vienna, if Vienna, even when you have it a fridge, when you have Vienna as a fridge, it's not like Ivors. You have to take it, defrost it, cook it. It takes an effort to eat Ivors. But if Vienna is like when you're passing by the fridge, we are Vienna. So, and everybody, Vienna. So, I mean, that makes sense. It's easily eatable. Vienna. So if it's a Vienna, yeah, definitely I understand why everybody's eating it because it's easy to eat a Vienna. Hello, okay, yes, wow, first time catching a live Koyo DK. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, hi. Yes, I'm saying hi to you. Don't Pele. Any ukuqala ukuhlakanipha usaba indoda. Hi regard lapho uhamba. Yes, you guys, but at the same time, it's hard when you are still in a relationship and you are still married to the person. You want to have that respect. But I felt like with her, it almost like it was over. Like she ngathi why silent. I show no it was almost like she's always nervous around her man. Okay. She's not the any that she is with the ladies when she's with her man. Okay, like something goes on in she's intimidated in that relationship. So yeah, you guys, I guess Pella, it was a high regard husband until he wasn't, you know. And lokhu okumo uzothola ukuthi kade kwaba nayo le non-black girlfriend. Nami ngiyasola, yes. Yo, so guys, let's talk about Amo and Amome. Okay, did I not receive the shock of my life when I saw a clip on Twitter talking about how Mo is saying now they are separated and they're filing for divorce and he doesn't want anything to do with the black woman, and I'm like, what? Am I dreaming? What the hell is happening here, guys? Wasn't Mohammed that woman that we were like, okay, when they talk about a strong black woman standing by her man no matter what, okay? She was there, okay? She was there, she was supporting, she was closing her ears to all of the noises, okay? When we had questions, she had none, okay? She believed her husband was innocent, she was there. You know, when he was going through mental issues, you know, challenges, ubungoma, she was there, okay? Then now it's like the wave say yancipha, and then this man comes and says, listen, I don't think I want to be in this relationship. In fact, I don't want anything to do with a black woman. Wasn't it a black woman that just supported you through all of the ish? You know, I'm like, guys, how I was trying to make sense of that thing, and I'm like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And it's not like he is saying, okay, fine, I've gone through a lot and I don't feel like I can deal with the relationship right now. But I really appreciate my wife. I appreciate how she's been there for me. But I feel like I'm going to hold her back by being in this relationship. For him to go a step further and say, listen, I don't want anything to do with a black woman. Even if I got a partner right now, I would not get a black woman. It left me feeling like, guys, there's a lot that we don't know about that relationship. Something is going on in that relationship. Maybe some of the things that happened with the accusations, maybe Mama did believe some of it, but she was like, you know what, you're my husband, but I'm just going to support you. But maybe at some point she was like, you need to take accountability for something in this whole mess, you know, because Mo doesn't take accountability for anything. He is just in the victimhood status. He is a victim. He's a victim of his friends, the victim of the industry. You know, he is been hurt by people. You know, he's done nothing wrong. He's not gonna correct anything because he doesn't want anything from anybody. He is just in like victimhood, you know. Maybe after the whole thing, the wife was like, okay, now let's get real. I've supported you, but now let's get real about some of the things that happened here. Because some of the things here were shady. You might not have RAPED that woman, but I'm not sure about what happened here. Maybe she was trying to hold him accountable. And I feel like one thing that he does not want to do, he's just a victim of everybody. Everybody has victimized him. I don't understand that, you guys. Also, when it comes to the friends, guys, like I know sometimes we have high expectations of friends, especially friends that we have helped, you guys, you know. And a lot of the times people are not going to give you 100% of what you've given to them. You have to accept that when you have somebody, you're just helping somebody. And you know, it's like he expected that everybody was just going to come around him and rescue him, and people were in a difficult situation because at the same time people were not there when this whole thing allegedly happened. So you can't come out and 100% defend your friend and say, I know my friend didn't do this, because you don't know for sure, So, and they were also trying to save their career. So what should they have done? Maybe they should have sent her some money here and there or whatever. But I don't feel like really they should be held like that. They should have rescued him. They didn't come, they were not there for him. And also, the issue is that you expected too much from your friends and they didn't give it to you. I don't know. I just feel like he's a victim. But the fact that he is saying now doesn't want anything to do with the a black woman, and I'm like, this guy, and then he's moved out of his house, staying in Sentin alone. He's celibate, and I'm like, yeah, we believe you. You are, eh? Yeah. Ukhuluma ngama-morning glory, akasathola ama-morning glory, kanjani kanjani. I'm like, yeah, hey, yes. We would believe you if we were 15. That guy already has, like you were saying, already has a white girlfriend. Mm-hmm. That exotic girlfriend, the way he describes the girlfriend that he will have in the future, he says, I will have this exotic girlfriend in the future. The girlfriend already exists, But guys, imagine you've stood by this man, you've defended this man, you've believed even things that are unbelievable about this man, to support him. And then he is the one that is going to divorce you. What the hell? Yazi ngifisa umama ngaze athole indoda ngaze enjani to, futhi nje ukuthi phela, she's still dealing maybe, because like yazi, being a black woman, yes, you are there for your man, you support, you give everything, but then umuntu aphume nje athi, no, I don't want anything, I want a white woman. Ngathi angamgila lowo white woman. Uyamazi white woman, if you were accused of RAPE, dating a white woman, she would have immediately divorced you and sued you for all the stress, the medical expenses, because she would have had stress from you being accused of RAPE and sued you. A white woman would have done that. This black woman stood by you when you come out and say, oh, now I want a white woman. Amadoda ethu, guys, athathwa phe. Abathathwa, guys, like for real. Is this the final product? Because even when you give the best to this product, you're like, okay, I will give the best to this one. Not the best I have, I'll give to this one. You still get the issues. When you've given everything, the best of your years, you give it to this person, and then they dish it for you, they give it to you. Right? I don't understand this. So, you guys, let's do this one. Then I'll go into the comment section. So DJ Tira and okay, kahle kahle, it's not about DJ Tira, the story. It's about the wife, Ugugu, because Ugugu was being accused of, cheating. Now, sometimes I'm a celebrity. I feel like if you want the story to go away, maybe you need to just, ziba the story, ignore the story. But they never do that. They always want to, a person wants to sue the person that said whatever. Because I feel like if somebody accuses you of something and you know that there is a story there, maybe it's best for you to just ignore it instead of trying to sue the person. Because if you sue the person, then more will come out. Because this employee here that was dismissed by Uteboho, who is supposed to be cheating allegedly with Gugu, is saying that she is not the one that had released that information that the two of them were seeing each other. But she is basically in this article saying that, listen, I do know something about the two of you, but I am not the one that released the information. You see now. So basically, the essence is like, yeah, I know some things, and I know I've seen you together in some place here and there, but I'm not the one that released that information. But I know the information. I could have released the information, but I didn't, because it wasn't me that released it. You see now, this is where I was like, you know what, you guys, Now I'm starting to think maybe there is something to Gugu cheating because of this article. Please go and read it on Zimoja, even though I won't be able to go through all of it right now because I do want to go through the comment section. But for me, when I read this article, you guys, this is the article that made me feel like, yeah, ne, I maybe she did. I maybe she did, Yabon. But as normal, we can blame me. You guys, listen. Women can cheat too. It's just that they are way better at it, and they don't get caught a lot when they do, you know. And sometimes they just get fed up, you know. But with DJ Tira and Ukuku, there's been people that have said that it is how they live. They live very different lives. Ukuku uphila impilo yakhe, uDJ Tira uphila impilo yakhe. So there are possibilities that they are in an open relationship and that is allowed. But I'm like, so why is she upset when people are saying that she is cheating with Deboho? Because then if they are in an open relationship, then you shouldn't care what people are saying, you know, about you cheating. Okay. So I don't know, you guys. But this article, I was like, yeah, ne, maybe, you know, maybe. Yeah, bayamchithela abamchithele naye yazi abamchithele nawo ngoba naye lo uzobe sethi I hate black women uzomuzwa naye uzothi I hate black women. Yeah, umome akaye koshela ulona uN. Akayoshela uN ngoba akafuna black woman, but ke uN is colored, you know, angazi ke noma ke uyafuna yini like colored ladies angazi phela. Guys, mase besuka kithi bathi abasifuni bafuna white women. Lokhu okuwumo uzothola ukuthi kade kwaba nayo girlfriend. Okay, I had read that one. I'm suspecting this is very like something off. That's why I feel like we need a tell all from a tell all from Umome just to hear her out, you know, and honest tell all ukuthi kahle kahle what happened, because I do believe that journey of her being supportive to her husband throughout the whole case was difficult for her too, and to get to a point where now it's like you did not do enough or something, or you are not enough even though you did so much for me, but you are still not enough, you know. I would rather yes, guys, ukuthi ngeke ngiphile long enough mhlambe to see him marry a white woman. Amugile yazi amgile that white woman amugile, you know. Ngifuna ukubona ukuthi uzoyaphi ke after that, uzoyaphi uzofuna amandiya ke after that. Now I want an Indian woman. Bazomgila kutshela. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me read this one. Momo knew that it's true because this is not the first time he's been accused of such. I do feel like you guys, because obviously from the way that the accuser was, especially when there's an interview that I watched and I was like, hi, this woman really like looks like she lied about this whole thing. Okay. So then when Umo did the MacG podcast and chill, and then he also posted the statement, I was like, yeah, this is possible that this woman lied. Okay. But now I'm starting to feel like, is it not possible that honestly, you know, it had happened, or there were things that he also did that were not right, that maybe Momo was trying to hold him accountable for, and he just wouldn't have it because he doesn't sound and look like somebody that wants to be held accountable for anything. He just wants to be a victim. So anything is possible, you guys. Mo was insensitive on that interview. He was just a narcissist. Why say that? It's because now that the storm is over on his side, he moves to Sentin and abandon his wife and the family. Yes, why didn't he say this while the whole thing was going on, before the court, the case was thrown out of court? You needed a black woman then. Now that you are done, now you want a white woman. Yeah, why didn't he say that before? Okay, and also you guys, how do I forget this? Another heartbreaking thing. How is he going to count his biological children as his only children and leave out Mo's son? I believe that Mo has a son. Am I incorrect in saying that their firstborn was actually Mo's son, who's not, no, Mome's son, who is not Mo's biological son? When he is talking about his children, he's talking about his three girls. I'm like, this man, hey, Mala, let's be honest, guys. I mean, tall as Mo is not funny looking here. Comedy. I also like, when I watch comedy shows, even here on YouTube, like those comedy central thing, I always just feel like I don't prefer his comedy. I will watch everybody else and skip through his. He's also not my favorite. I've never thought that he was funny, but I know that other people really like him. So yeah, I guess it's a preference thing, you guys. Nami, I had an issue of him ukuthi uyi-victim, zero accountability. Hey, uyi-victim kakhulu khulu 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 khulu. Ngisho kuthiwa, guys, you've been done wrong kanjani, but sometimes there are things that you can just say, Nami, I needed to fix this and this and this, and he claims none, even when he talks about his marriage. And then it will always be our black men who degrade us black women. Yay! Footy they do, and we take it, after using all of us, because he used that woman when it suited him. Now that he is done, he's like, now I want a white woman. How go white woman back? Yes. Not that I have an issue against white women. Of course, I don't have an issue against white women, but does it have to be like that for black women? Okay. Bazom accuse and a corner lapho. Mome even wrote on Twitter that it's not the first time. Yes, he did. They did write something like that. Like it wasn't the first time. The other one was the mother of his child or something like that, but it was an ex. Wow, I'm so late for this one. Precious Pearl. Yes, but you can rewind. Okay, you can rewind. I'm trying to get this done now because I do want to watch Ingane Sembo Mome kodwa naye. Why did she lose so much weight? Okay. Listen, I haven't seen pictures of her recently. Let me go. I'm gonna go and see them. Okay. But it's the stress, guys, trying to support a man. Okay. And he talks about how she wasn't just supporting him emotionally, she was supporting him financially as well. So imagine the weight of all of that. And then when you've done all of that, this is what you are dished. Like this nonsense, this is what is given to you after all of that. Okay. So it's a lot. I mean, I would think that it's a lot for her. Okay. Anyway, you guys, let me read this one. Umo ujolela indlala manje, nothing, nothing else. That guy, you guys, I don't know. He had the most support. I've never seen somebody support that much, and showing no doubt at all. She stood by her husband. And yeah, but I guess yeah, it's lessons for some of us. Good to you. Bazokushiya. Anyway, you guys, that's all that I wanted to talk about today. Let me acknowledge everybody that joined me. Pilile Constance, Nokwanda Sbiya, and Modley, Trevor, Rico, Bongi, Sandy Swampo, Maketana. I think I said Nokwanda Sbiya, Bongi Ngobo, Imap Bukatu. Hey, okay, from Botswana. Koya DK, I think you've joined us multiple times. Pilile, Mosia, Nonhlanhla Mpele, and Senzelo Kuhle, Sense TV, guys. Please check out Senzelo Kuhle's channel. Mpo Naketsana, Precious Pearl, okay? Walk with oh, we are done. We are almost done. Please rewind to watch the rest of the stream. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you tomorrow, but I won't say what time because it's one of those weekends without the nanny. So when I get time, I do it. So it's hard to make an appointment. You guys will just have to check out my community post to see when I'm coming on. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this stream. Please press a like. And also, you guys, if you are in a Wi-Fi free zone, do not forget to let the stream run again so that we can make some money on the adverts. Thank you so much. Ginitanda kakulu.